Hey you guys, what is up? So today I am doing my Queen of Shadows review, and I just want to film this really fast for you guys. I was totally dressed cute today, and then I had to go to work. I put on a t-shirt and I looked really cute. I had a jacket and a scarf and this cute fall shirt. I looked adorable. Oh my goodness, who knew I was this popular? Not me. And so now I'm just wearing this I love LA shirt, but whatever. I love LA. So today I am doing my Queen of Shadows review for you guys, and I've been meaning to put this up forever and like film it and stuff, but I've just been so busy and not have time. So I'm filming this the night before I leave on another vacation. We're going on a girls trip and it's gonna be awesome, and so hopefully I'll be able to edit in the car and upload it, and it's gonna be awesome. And I get checked out of school. Those are the best kind of trips. If you don't get checked out of school, it's just not as fun. But today I'm going to be telling you guys a couple of my thoughts about Queen of Shadows, and just some of the stuff that I loved, stuff that came true that I predicted, and stuff that I'm happy happened even though I didn't predict it, and stuff that I'm mad about. I don't think I was mad about much, but let's get started. So I don't actually own this book in hardcover yet, but when I do, I will do a book vlog for you guys because I can drive myself there now. What? Anyways, let's start out with the beginning of the book. Not that I remember what happened in the beginning, I just know this book was freaking awesome. I forgot like the order of stuff, so we're just gonna bring up what I want to bring up now that I think about it. Okay, number one, my predictions. Okay, I knew that they were gonna get the word key because that is one of the main things that I have to do. And if it didn't happen in this book, I felt like we were gonna be so behind and not be able to get everything else done in the other two books. Now, I knew we were gonna save Aiden, or however the heck you pronounce his name. His name is Aiden and Aylin, those are their names to me. Whatever. And so I was hoping Rowan was gonna come over, and then when he did, I was so freaking happy. I literally did a happy dance in my room. I'm not even kidding. It was a great moment. And so I was literally just so thrilled with the fact that he came. The whole book was just made for me because I was like, hallelujah. Rowan's here. I don't even care why he came. He was just there, and that was great. Another thing, Lysandra, is that how you pronounce her name? I don't care, you know who I'm talking about. I didn't think that she was going to be in it, nor did I think we were going to kill Arabin, or whatever the crap his name is. I hadn't thought those details through, but I was so pleased with how they turned out. Like, amazing, okay? Amazing. I loved how she took part in it because they hated each other. They hated each other so much, and it just made perfect sense for them to actually become friends now because they've just changed so much, especially Selena or Aylin. And I loved how they plotted to kill Arabin, and I loved when Selena or Aylin changed the will to be all for her because that was just freaking awesome. And I was just really proud of my girl, you know. And I just love them. Okay, on to Rowan now because oh my gosh, I love him. I love him, okay? But like, as I said before, I didn't really see them as a romantic like couple, but like I'm okay with it, you know? Like in the beginning, like I was like, no, I'm okay if they stay friends, and I'm okay if they get together, like it doesn't really matter to me. But now that they're together, oh my gosh, I'm like tripping over my words. Now that they're together, I'm for it, you know? I don't know what their ship name is. Is it like Rowan or something like that? I feel like I've heard that before. But I love them now. I think they're so cute, and I was so happy when he came. I literally just wanted to die. Okay, now we're gonna talk about Dorian, okay? The whole time I was just like, please, Dorian, please. Like, you've gotta still be in there, okay? I might not ship you and Selena, but I still freaking love you, okay? You're a book lover, and you're just awesome, and you're the prince, and you're super hot, and I don't want you to go away because I love you, and I want you to rule the kingdom and not your bratty little brother, and not your dad, and not your mom, or whoever the crap else. I just want it to be you because you're freaking awesome. And so the whole time when it was like from his point of view, and he was like, oh, I'm slipping, like, don't you freaking slip, okay? Don't let him gain ground on you. You've got to stay strong. Stay strong. Please, just for me. Like, I don't even care. Like, for Selena, for Kale, I don't know. I don't care. Just freaking stay strong because I almost had a heart attack. Okay, now it's freezing in my room. Turn off the fan. Because I almost had a heart attack every time you're like, stop being yourself. And I was so scared. But then in the end, it all works out and we're all good. We'll get there. Next, I want to talk about, I'm going through these kind of quickly because if I get too in depth, one, I'm going to lose myself in it, and then I'm going to be like, I don't even want to upload this video, and two, we don't know what's going to happen when that happens. So, another thing is, what the freak is her name? Manon. Oh, that was a weird voice. Manon. Manon chapters in Heir of Fire were frankly painful. Painful. I did not want to read them, but like I knew I had to. But these ones were better. In the beginning, it was a little slow because you're like, I don't really give a crap. I don't really give a flying phooey what happens to you because I just care about Selena and Aiden and Dorian and Rowan and Kale. Like, that's about it. I don't care what happens to you witches in a mountain in isolation. No one gives a crap, okay? But towards the end, they were getting way more interesting and way cooler, so I was okay with it. And the Elise, I don't know if that's her name, but you know that girl, the one with the bum leg or whatever. I liked her, and then she bugged me sometimes too because I was just like, please just stand up for yourself. And I loved how it ended, how it looked like she had died, but now she's going to get Aelin, and I loved how she was, what's-her-face's daughter, and it was just, it all came together beautifully, and I loved that part. And her uncle, what? A not nice person. He was a jerk, and not a nice person, and I really hated him, and I was just like, oh, please just die. And then I don't think he did, which is like really sad. Sorry, this is like turned and it's bugging me because I'm like OCD. Okay, we're good. Caitlin, okay, in the first like book, you hate Caitlin. Like, Caitlin is just so freaking annoying. And then the second one, she's like taunting her when they're in jail, and I'm just like, shut up. No one gives a crap about you. You're obviously been in jail for way too long, and who cares? And then she comes out with all this hot power, and that sounded really weird when it came out of my mouth. I meant like firepower. Then it made it sound like I meant for girls or something. Okay, then she comes out with all this firepower, and it's like this invisible fire, and you just burn no matter what. It's freaking awesome, okay? And then you get to like her a little bit more, and I don't remember if she died or not. I think she died, which is kind of sad. Then let's talk about the king and the end, like the end of this book. So, oh wait, hold on, we got a break in that. I felt really bad for Aiden about the blood oath thing. Like, I didn't want him to find out, and then he did, and then I was like, oh no, Aiden, I love you, and I'm so sorry, but I love Rowan even more, okay? And then she's like, well, you can take one too, and he's like, well, no, there's only one, and she's like, no, there's not, and he's like, yes, there is, and she's like, well, we're gonna have our own kingdom, and he's like, okay, well, we'll see. And I'm just like, just take it, just make a new way, make a new kingdom, and you don't have to follow the old rules, whatever. Anyway, that's it. I just felt really bad for him, and yeah. Okay, the end. I did not see that coming. That was so freaking mind-blowing. It was amazing. I didn't think they were gonna get to the king until book 6 because I thought that was the end, and then you find out that's not the end, and that's really just like the beginning. And oh my gosh. So, her going to save Dorian, and then, oh, I'm so glad Kale's okay, because, okay, him and that one girl, her name starts with an N, at first I was like, don't you freaking move on, Kale, but then I was like, okay, if Selena moves on, I have to be nice and let Kale move on, because that's just mean if I don't, and I guess they're fine. But I was really happy that he was still alive, because Selena was smart and, like, stuck her thingy in there, and stuck the medallion amulet thingy in there, in his pocket, and I was just really happy about that. But then, like, this whole fight between her and Dorian and him finally remembering her, I was just like, oh my goodness, hallelujah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because oh my gosh. And then, like, we're waiting for them to blow up the tower and all those things. Oh my gosh, I was so scared. I was like, if one of you dies, by like Rowan and Aiden, if one of you dies, I'm gonna freaking lose my ever-loving marbles. Because you can't die. Aiden, you're literally the only family Selena has left, and Rowan, you're her Cara Nem or whatever the crap it's called. I say that a lot during this video because everything is pronounced so weirdly, but you know what I'm talking about. And you're her blood-bound whatever, and she loves you, and if you die, we're all gonna everyone else is gonna die because she's just gonna murder everyone. It's just a really scary moment. And I was so happy when that finally worked out. I don't really, like, they got out, like, just in time, and I was like, oh, hallelujah, and they were all injured, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But then, like, and they finally break this thing on the king, and, like, he's telling her all this, and, like, I was amazed, like, him trying to come to her for her to burn out the Valg prince and him, I was just, like, mind blown. Mind blown. It was, oh my gosh, okay? I was just like, no freaking way. No freaking way. I didn't believe it. It was just, oh my goodness. And then I was kind of mad that Dorian killed him, but, like, at the same time, he deserved it. He deserved, like, even though he wasn't that bad of a person, I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that, actually. But, you know, and then the end with her and Rowan, and I just love them. Oh, and what happened next? Oh, and then, like, oh, Lysandra and her, like, power changing, that's just awesome. I love that. I love that, like, I love that that was, like, incorporated, because I think that's so cool. And them finally getting to Terrasan, or whatever the crap it's called, I loved that, and I am so excited for the next book. I am, like, literally, I'm just dying for it. I'm so stoked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did, and comment down below some things that you got right in your predictions, and just your overall thoughts on this book, because it was just amazing, as always, by Sarah J. Maas, and it was just so good, and I loved it so much. So give it a big thumbs up if you liked this video and if you loved the book, and comment down below all your thoughts on it, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed, because that would just be super awesome, and we can love books together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!